Well, good morning. We are here at Galena Creek. We're going to hike up to Church's Pond. It's a lovely day. Look at all the cars. The whole world is here. So hopefully when we get up to the higher elevations, most of these folks will not be there. But yeah, I've done lots of videos on this hike. So maybe on this video I'll try to do something different or maybe show you some different things. So you can watch this video. You can check out the other ones. You might run into some snow on the last little bit, but from what we understand, it's not too bad. So no spikes today, and we'll see what happens. Let's go.
Look for a bear.
And maybe we'll see a bear today. That'll make it for a different video. We have seen a bear on this hike. All right, we're going to the left. And we'll make cross the stream and make another left and start going up, up, up. Now the creek's not running too high. There's a nice easy log crossing there. I'll take you with me. Here we go. See if I can film and cross at the same time. This is pretty sturdy, pretty easy. Excellent. Piece of cake. All right. Now we make the left. Start heading up. The aspen trees look beautiful. Well, the video never does it justice, but trust me, it's very steep. It's hard to, like, if I tried to hold this even, maybe, no, it doesn't really help, but, and this isn't even the steep bit. I'll turn this around and maybe you can see going up what it looks like. I try to hold this kind of level with the horizon so you get maybe a better sense of how much it goes up. And it just continues like this until you get up to the switchbacks. It's a good workout though. All right, unleash your pets, everyone. All right, there's the Mount Rose Wilderness sign. So we chose this hike today. It's a good training hike for Mount Whitney, which we'll be doing in 7 weeks or so. Of course, the only difference is we're not at 12, 13, 14,000 feet, and we don't have 35-pound packs, but still, it's a good test for some elevation gain and steep climbs. And we understand it's windier up near the top, which is good because it's quite warm down here. Oh, we're well under the switchback section, heading up. That's looking back towards, yeah, easy, piece of cake. It's warm, so any shade that we find, we stop and take a break. Nice view of Washoe Valley. And there's more hikers up there on the next switchback. Heavy breathing video. Well, this is a blowdown that is definitely new since the last time I've done this trail. Looks like it's pretty easy to get under though, but it's pretty big tree. All right, I'll try to get under this tree. It's a little low. Not too bad. You got this, Tim. You're taller than me, but you got this. Yeah, us old guys. Slide Mountain. Let's get a look at Washoe Valley, a little bit of Washoe Lake. And you can see some of the remnants of the fire from last year. And we're coming up on the last switchback until we get to the top, and then a little more climbing to get to Church's Pond. Up that way through the trees, trust me. Up there's the summit of Mount Rose. You can see this snow patch right there. That would be a chore to get around if we went up there, so. always cracks me up because this says churches with an E, but everywhere else I always see it just without the E and apostrophe S. Yeah, so so we're gonna go up to the pond, and then we might go back this way. This goes down to White's Creek and makes a loop. So we'll see how things go. Well, if we were gonna hit any snow, it would be right here in the aspen trees. And I don't see any snow, so that's good. And Church's Pond is just right around the corner here. Whoa. Lots of pretty aspens. There's a little bit of snow, but it's way off the trail. I found a little spot, sort of out of the wind, but we're still getting some gusts here and there. But there's the pond. So we've had some lunch. I put some little first aid on my heel. I was getting a bit of a raw spot, so I took care of that. I need to get new shoes. And yeah, we're gonna head down. I think we're gonna do the loop. I think we have time to do that. So instead of just going back down the way we came, we're gonna make a left turn and do a loop, which adds a bit of distance, but there's some fun stream crossings, and it's you know, different scenery and all that sort of thing. So we'll give it a go. All right, we're heading back down. Up over that way up over that hill is Virginia City, for those who don't know the area. There's where we're going. All right, we're back here at the sign that may or may not be misspelled, and now we're gonna go that way instead of that way. So that way. And it's like this bit because it looks like the trail is just gonna drop off the edge of the cliff. It's a long way down. But from this side, we can see South Reno. I always wonder what this is, just some different geology or what happened here, but suddenly everything's a different color. We can hear a lot of water down below, and we know we have to cross that water. That's White's Creek. We have to cross it at least 2 times, so hoping that we don't have to get our feet wet, or I'm hoping. Here's our first crossing. Might be able to rock hop right there. There's also some logs right there, so we'll see which is the better way to go. So that is why it's nice to have at least one trekking pole, because even though that wasn't too sketchy, it was nice to have the trekking pole to help with some balance. So we have, I never remember if it's 1 or 2 more crossings coming up here. So hopefully they're as easy as that one. This one's a bit more challenging. There's a log there, and then, is it slippery? And hopefully onto the rock, and then a rock hop across. All right. Look at all these pine cones. So many. have our last crossing coming up. We'll hope it's as easy as the last ones. Right turn and start looping back to the car. Got to go up a little bit. If we continue on down that way, that's the Whites Creek trailhead, where there's a lot of construction happening now and reroutes and all kinds of fun stuff. So thankfully we're not going that way. We're going that way. All right, so if we were to go right, that would complete the loop, close the loop, but we're gonna go left because that'll get us back to the car more quickly. It'll be okay that we did not completely close the loop.
We did close the loop.
We did close it. Just like that, we are back at the car. That was a great hike. A little warm today, but had plenty of water and just took it easy. And yeah, thanks for coming along. In the description of the video, I'll put a link to an All Trails map that'll show you the route that we took. I don't know what the total mileage is. It's probably 10 miles, maybe 2,000 feet of elevation gain. So it's a challenging hike, but you can just do an up and back to Church's Pond or do any combination of hikes out here and shorten things up a bit, just whatever you're comfortable doing. It's a great place to hike. Very crowded today, but if you get out here early, you probably won't see too many folks. So that's all I've got for you now. Look forward to seeing you on the next hike, and get out there and get after it.